So today we're gonna watch a movie made by the same people that made these classics, and this one is about being a hacker.
My thumbs flew over the controller at lightning speed as I battled my coworker Andy while everyone else cheered
looks
from
fun.
the sides.
How did you get that level up? Where have you learned these moves?
From the deep, dark corners of the internet, my friend.
They gotta be playing Smash Bros. 100%.
I'm about to own your butt. With that, I unleashed my final secret move.
Smash move,
and
Smash
blew up
Bros.
the enemy.
Oh, that's
You're
new.
a loser, I'm a winner. Your mama's buying me chicken dinner. Suddenly,
I couldn't handle somebody roasting me like that.
there was pin drop silence.
Yeah.
And I turned around
You're
to
at
face
work.
the Dragon Store Manager, aka Andy's mom.
You have 10 seconds to clear up this mess and get back to your jobs. Or you're on fire!
What is this thing? What? Bro, what is happening? Is this her job? She's a ninja?
My name's Ellie.
Okay.
I'm a computer expert, gamer, hacker, and overall top-notch geek.
That's
I led
cool.
a very exciting life in the virtual realm, but in the real world, my life was pretty average until one day, everything changed.
I think this is gonna be our future one day. There's gonna be a lot of us living inside of goggles like that, so get ready for it.
Yeah, we say that a lot around here, don't we? But before I continue, please like and subscribe. Ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed with computers.
Same.
By the time I was 12, I was writing code, developing software, and even doing some basic hacking.
Okay, that's where we're a little bit different. Until I was 12, I was playing RuneScape all day, grinding woodcutting.
And I was addicted to video games.
See, that's where we're
I
similar.
thought I was cool, but that was not a popular opinion.
No.
By the time I reached high school, I was pretty much used to having a seat at the outcasts table, and things weren't much different at home. I was raised by my single mom, who was my polar opposite. She was a social butterfly who loved throwing lavish parties for her well.
Bro, that's amazing. Like, if you had a family that could throw lavish parties and do stuff like that and have a social butterfly mom, you would be such an advantage in life.
And was always trying to set me up with her sons.
Oh.
A nightmare. Mom, can I go to my room? I ate too many dumplings earlier. I don't feel so good.
You're not fooling me, Ellie. See that boy over there?
Oh,
Single
no.
And very rich. Go talk to him.
That boy played football at my school, and he was surrounded by some popular girls.
Uh-oh.
And I walked over. Hi, oh God. Save yourselves! Then I threw up
Oh, she's
all
actually
over
sick?
the boy and the head cheerleader. Of course, I was a laughing stock in school the next day, and I started hiding out in the library.
Bro, that's actually brutal. Like, she's actually sick. The mom's abusive now. We hate the mom. We don't like the mom. We're on team this girl, not the mom.
One day, I was playing a game when I got an invite to a virtual treasure hunt with a huge cash prize.
Mr.
The
Beast
disclaimer
treasure
read,
hunt.
only super smart, hardcore gamers need apply. Like someone was describing me. I breezed through each challenge, but when I got to the last level, my computer suddenly froze,
Oh!
and then it became lifeless.
No, not the blue screen of death.
But this was just the beginning of a series of unfortunate events.
We've all been there.
Soon after my 18th birthday, Mom suddenly fell really sick. The doctors ran a million tests and gave her expensive treatments. but
Bro, are you
nothing was
seriously gonna lose
working.
your mom?
And we had a ton of medical bills we couldn't pay
I
because
know I said I was on team that girl, not team mom, but man, that's like a $90,000 bill. This is crazy.
Mom's credit cards were all overdrawn.
Oh no.
We're poor and I'm sick. Find a rich man so you can have a good
Oh
time.
no.
How am I supposed to
Is
do
she faking it?
that? Boys don't even notice me.
We're poor.
We're
Find
poor.
a
Find a
rich
rich man.
A rich
No.
man. Find a daughter. What did I say?
Daughter, find rich, my man?
Find a rich man.
And then my mom slipped into a coma. Life turned around 180 degrees. I had no idea when Mom would be okay. I was drowning in debt, my grades were suffering, and I felt so alone. But
Gosh.
then one day, as I was leaving my work shift,
You found your rich man.
came running to me and shoved a device in my hand, then fled the scene.
You've been selected for a top secret mission. This message will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
That would be so cool if somebody did that to me. I mean, I would be scared to death. Don't be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think someone was about to kill me, but then this would be cool.
I read the details fast. I'd make a ton of money and work with computers and security systems all
Okay.
day. Was this for real? My life was at rock bottom anyway, so it was worth finding out.
I agree.
I accepted, and a second second before the time ran out, I tossed the device into the air, and it exploded. What in the Mission Impossible?
It actually exploded, so this is actually going to be some sort of dangerous situation here, but maybe no man is needed now.
I was whisked away in a private jet to a state-of-the-art facility.
It's gotta be a Mr. Beast game.
Computer geeks.
It's gotta be.
All day we worked on hacking software, computer codes, and sophisticated simulations. We were given board and lodging too, and for the first time, I was with people I had something in common with. A week later, I was busy working at my desk when this guy a few years older than me walked in.
And you fell in love?
I felt like the Matrix had glitched. Like I was Ellie in a parallel dimension where it was possible for Ellie to
She came out of the Rick and Morty portal.
fall in love with a boy at first sight. And he was like a young Keanu Reeves with spectacles. So hot. I don't remember the part where I floated away from my seat, but suddenly I found myself standing in front of him.
Can I help you?
Whoa, he's Russian, I think. Is that Russian?
Maybe I can help you. I'm very helpful. Help me help you.
What?
Sorry, ow. I just poked myself in the—
Is anybody actually that mean? If somebody comes up and is obviously like, you know, like that, like you just like, what? What do you want?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Smelly. I mean,
Smelly?
Ellie. It's short for Eleanor, or Elena, or Elaine. I extended my hand.
At least she's good at hiding her crush.
And as he shook it, I screamed.
What? What happened?
Oh, it's not your fault. That was just a very firm handshake, and I have a very low threshold for pain. Like, really. I once fainted when an apple fell from a tree and hit my head. It wasn't even a hard apple. Like, it was rotten and squishy, but he walked away while
Bro is just dipping mid-conversation. That's cold.
I was still talking.
That's the head of the company, girl.
Oh.
Oh my gigabytes. This demi
That's the head of the company? Okay, so the head of the company is not the most polite person, the people that he just hires,
God
but okay.
was my boss. His name was Liam Finch.
Liam
He could solve
Finch.
any problem, crack any code, and he looked amazing while doing it. I had such a giant, stupid crush on him, and I couldn't help recalling Mom's words about finding a rich man for a better
Bro, is she gonna marry her boss?
life. Liam looked and smelled expensive. I had to get him to ask me out.
Okay.
And I turned to Ask Brain 2 for helpful tips. The next day, I turned up to work in a tight,
Oh
short
no.
dress.
Bro,
And I
this
made
is so funny. It's got almost nothing to do with being a hacker now. It's a girl trying to seduce her boss to get married to her. It's interesting
applied
story though.
Plenty of tanning lotion to look like those gorgeous models I'd seen online. All eyes were on me. And
Bless her, she accidentally painted her nose yellow, bro.
I was sure to have the same effect on Liam.
Before we start this meeting, I have to ask Emmy, are you having a reaction to something?
Can you imagine being in a meeting and trying to look good and your boss is like, are you having a reaction to something? Are you good?
Emmy, speak up, whoever you are. The boss is asking you something.
Oh, no.
Wait, you meant me. It's Ellie. And no, I'm good.
I think you should go to the bathroom. There's some anti-allergy medicine in the first aid kit.
This wasn't the reaction I'd expected, but when
I mean, I feel like the self-tanner, you're gonna put yourself in that position always. You're always gonna look like a little, like, orange person.
looked at myself in the mirror, I screamed. The tanning lotion had turned so orange.
See? I know.
I looked like a radioactive carrot. The next day, I came to work wearing huge fake eyelashes.
Okay.
But those stupid things made my eyes feel heavy and I couldn't stop blinking.
No.
Later in the cafeteria, one of my coworkers came up to me as I waited in the lunch line, and he had some
Bro's got Tic Tacs on his face.
ketchup on his upper
Oh.
lip.
Hey, Ellie, I saw you in the meeting today.
Okay. I
It's
saw
so
you too,
funny,
buddy.
dude.
But first, you got something right here. Out of nowhere, the guy pulled
That is probably the most beautiful angle I've ever seen in one of these animations. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that?
me close and planted a moist kiss on my lips. I pushed him away and punched him hard.
Wow.
Ellie, what the heck? First you keep winking at me all through the meeting. Then you ask me to kiss you, and then you hit me?
Excuse me, what? He kicked up a huge fuss to Liam about being assaulted, and then he quit.
That was one of our best coders, and you've...
You know that guy was one of the best coders if that's the way he picks up social cues. You just know he was probably the leader of the company,
made
basically.
him leave.
Well, he hit me first. Like, I mean, he was hitting on me, and it was gross.
Are you sure? Why would anyone want to hit on you?
Why wouldn't anyone want to do that? A couple of days later, Liam threw a small farewell party for his secretary, Jessica. She was so annoyingly model-like,
Oh
and I
no.
couldn't
And you're wearing the same outfit you just wore. That's a red flag
be
too.
happier to see her leave. Hey, Jessie, I'm really sad you're leaving. Want me to help you pack? I'm very helpful. Wait, isn't that a company paperweight?
No, it's mine. I brought it from home.
I'm pretty sure it belongs to the office. But hey, it's just a paperweight.
Are you calling me a thief?
Why don't I just take that from you?
What? Now, why would she do that? If she doesn't like this girl because she's a threat, why make it worse? Why not just let her go and just let it happen? Why you gotta do this?
Mention this to anyone.
Give it back to me, you witch!
It's not yours, Jesse. You're robbing the boss blind. As we both pulled at the paperweight, I suddenly lost my balance and let go, and it went flying straight into Jessica's perfect fake nose.
Emmy, what's the matter with you? Do you think I care if my secretary takes a useless paperweight from the office?
I was just trying to do the right thing, sir.
The right thing would be to stop injuring my employee.
That's the second one she's taken out. That's actually funny, bro. She's taken out 2 people
Next
now.
morning, I gave myself a pep talk in the staff room before work.
There you go.
The last few days have been bad, Ellie. But today's a new day to show everyone what a cool, brilliant chick you are.
No spray tan, no eyelashes. We're gonna be ourselves a
You
little
got
more.
This
This
girl.
is it.
Now show yourself some self-love.
Here we
I
go.
kissed my reflection,
Oh.
but when I opened my eyes, I was horrified to see Liam standing behind me.
Bro, Liam must think he made a big mistake. He's like, this is the weirdest girl I've ever hired.
Can you please keep things professional and practice your makeout skills in private? Which, I might add, need a substantial amount of work. Jeez.
What? No, that's not what it was. Oh, God. I couldn't help thinking about my makeout skills. I turned to my trusty advisor, Google.
To be honest, I think we've all done that at one
When I
point.
opened up the first link, some kind of virus popped up.
No, not the first link. No, never click the first link. My brother clicked the first link recently to download something, and I was like, Isaac, the first link is always an...
Everyone's screens.
Oh, she's
Your
done.
system is under attack and will be immediately destroyed. Goodbye. And then every screen
That's the
went
worst.
blank. There was a wave of shocked silence across the room.
Maybe they
Who
can't
the
track...
heck opened an insecure link?
I felt
Hey,
about
look, at the end of the day, it's the boss's fault for even allowing that to be possible.
as small as an ant. I am so sorry, Liam.
No, don't admit it.
It was a small error of judgment.
I mean, I guess you should, but...
Small error. Your small error may have catastrophic consequences for our national security.
National security? Oh, so they're like working in the government.
Sorry, what? I thought this was a private security company.
I recruited people I believed I could train to be the very best. Because every code we write and every firewall we construct has massive importance. But you've caused a major breach, and I was clearly wrong about you.
Uh-oh.
You don't belong here. Pack your things. You're going home tomorrow morning. And it's not Liam. It's Mr. Finch.
I felt like I'd been
Well, this got like weird 50 Shades of Grey vibes, honestly, the way he's talking.
stomach. This place was the most at home I'd ever felt, and I'd really screwed things up.
You
the
did.
Next morning, I was going to the office to turn in my employee card. When I stopped short, the building had been sealed and was surrounded by police officers.
Bro, what if they're gonna arrest her now? Her life's falling apart.
And my coworkers were being arrested.
What?
I slipped away quickly. My
What if it's not the government? What if it's like actually illegal
Heart
work?
racing.
They're actually illegal hackers and they don't realize it.
What the heck was going on? The only thing I could think of was finding Liam. If he hadn't been arrested already too, I made my way to his place and
She got kidnapped. No, she got given an illegal job to hack things. They were hacking governments.
Rang the
Liam's a bad guy.
buzzer a few times, but no one answered. Then I overrode the code of the security lock and the door clicked
Is that
open.
all it takes to
I'd
unlock
just
the
taken
code?
a few steps in when someone leapt at me and pushed me to the ground. And I found Liam on top of me with a chopstick.
Emmy, how did you get in? And why do you know where I live? It's a top secret location.
We sell that lock at the store where I worked at before, so I'm very familiar with the software. And I hacked your smartwatch to track your whereabouts.
I mean, clearly then, now that she's done all this, she is the right person for this illegal job because she's very good at
Weeks
hacking.
ago, just for fun, I swear.
Just for fun.
Smartwatches aren't actually that smart. They should be kind of called dumb watches. Also, were you gonna poke my eye out with a chopstick?
Get up. Why are you even here?
Because I went to the office and everyone was getting arrested.
Well, it's all your fault.
What?
Since our security systems were down after
So it's this is interesting. It's drug trade.
you downloaded that virus, something invaluable was stolen
What?
from us last night. And now, we're all in big trouble.
Or maybe they actually did work for the government and what he's telling us the truth. I have no idea if he's a good guy or a bad
And
guy.
I have to go into hiding.
You're leaving? Will I ever see you again?
Unlikely. You've ruined everything. Just go home.
Look, Mr. Finch, this is ridiculous. There are plenty of problems in your security system that I've been studying for the past few weeks. and someone would have figured those out sooner or later anyway. So stop blaming me, and please tell me what's going on.
Yes, tell me what's going on too, because I need to know if you guys are bad guys or actually working for the government.
Also, why is it so hard for a genius like you to remember that my name is Ellie? Liam looked surprised at my outburst, and just as he was about to speak, we heard cars screeching outside.
Oh, they found him!
Police are here for me. I gotta go.
Whoa, wait. I'm coming with you. I can't survive jail or torture. I told you, I have a very low threshold for pain.
Oh God, just shut up.
Liam grabbed my hand and led me to the kitchen. Where
Secret
he
entrance.
opened a trap door in the floor and started climbing down.
That's nice. You always gotta have a secret trap door entrance in your floor for cases like this. If you're illegally hacking things or working for the government, boom, out the trap door and you're good.
And I followed. Dark, narrow spaces. I hate dark, narrow spaces. I'll die if a mouse jumps on me. We ran through an underground passageway.
Dang.
climbed up
Bro, they built this underneath multiple skyscrapers. That's pretty impressively deep.
another ladder and out of a gutter hole and onto a main street several blocks away.
They didn't even close it.
Liam dashed towards a car and we jumped in, but just as we were driving off, several police cars came to a stop in front of us. Wow, we managed to escape for all of 2 minutes. Okay, Mr. Finch, Liam, whatever. If I never see you again, I just want to say that you're the most beautiful. Suddenly, Liam hit the pedal hard and started driving in reverse like a maniac. I'm too young to die. I've spent all my life behind computer screens. I haven't seen the world. I've never even been on a beach. You know what? I'll go to jail. You can drop me off anywhere convenient.
She just wants to go to jail now.
Liam took a sharp turn into a street, avoiding a truck by half an inch.
Sheesh.
He turned the car around 180 degrees.
Emmy, I need you to get a freaking grip and tell me the coordinates of the city's main bridge. We're gonna be jumping off of it. You can swim, right?
Of course I can't swim. I'm terrified of water. We're not jumping off any bridge, you psycho.
Can you please do what I'm saying and just trust me? There's a life jacket under the seat. Strap that on and find me the bridge.
Bro
Now.
has a
With shaking
literal
fingers, I
massive
moved
actual escape plan
the
here.
bridge and fed the coordinates into the car's GPS.
Undo your seatbelt, and when I say go, open the car door. Your seat will automatically eject, and you'll land in the water. Don't panic. You're wearing a life vest, and I'll get to you quickly. You ready?
That'd be so scary. You're jumping off a
Never been
bridge?
Less ready for anything in my life.
Go!
Okay then, go!
Liam swerved the car off the bridge and into the air. My seat ejected immediately, and I landed head first into the water. Before I could panic completely,
heck?
Liam swam over to me swiftly,
Where's your
grabbed
life
me by
jacket?
the waist, and pulled me onto the shore. We ran down some docks where Liam found an unlocked car, and we sped away in it. I was
Is that his car or is that a different unlocked car? And what's happening to her?
too shocked to even speak anymore. Liam drove us out of the city to some abandoned warehouse where we were let in by an elegant older woman.
He looks like a Disney evil villain.
Hello, Agent Skywalker. I was expecting you to be alone.
So was I. Agatha, trust me. This wasn't part of the plan.
All right, I've had enough. Can you tell me what's going on, Agent Skywalker?
That's a pretty cool name if you're in the FBI. Like, that's a pretty good
Liam
name.
finally told me that he was a CIA agent.
CIA? I thought it was FBI. At least I'm on the right
I've
track.
been assigned the task of recruiting a special security team to protect the government databases and national secrets.
But there's another CIA agent who has gone rogue, and yesterday, she broke into our facility and stole the key to a new weapon the government's developing.
Oh, this is
And
interesting.
she's framed me for the theft. Luckily, the key's heavily encrypted, but someone will break the code soon, and I have to get it back before they do. It's the only way to clear my name. That's why I couldn't let myself get arrested. And Agatha here's an old friend. She's the only one I can trust right now.
So, what's the next plan of action?
I have a fairly good idea where the rogue agent took that key, so I'm going there, and you will stay here.
Look, I can hardly believe I'm saying this after the horrible day I've had, but I think you should take me with you. I'm a really good coder and hacker, and I can help. I'm very helpful.
How much do you think she actually wants to help versus how much does she actually want to marry this guy? Because she didn't fall out of love with him.
I just haven't had a chance to...
Okay then, let's go.
What, now? I thought you'd offer me some food first, and I wouldn't mind a nap.
Now!
Wait, Agent Skywalker, aren't you forgetting something?
His
What?
car?
You know, the thing.
Agatha, I really don't have time for riddles, so just say it.
Okay, you're forgetting your lucky underwear.
You're Your lucky underwear. Agatha's always watching out for him.
From
She
your
always
Star
is.
Wars collection, the one
What?
you always wear before an important mission.
I looked at Liam's face and burst out laughing. Lucky underwear? Oh my god. According to Liam, the key was in a highly secure facility inside a toothpaste factory. The only way we could get in
Inside of a toothpaste factory. Is this written by AI? That's the most random possible
was to wear
factory.
employee uniforms and hide in the back of one of the company trucks. taking some
AWS
supplies
toothpaste.
inside.
All right.
Dark, confined spaces. I hate dark, confined spaces.
Why don't you try distracting yourself?
Sure. Why don't you help me do that? Why was Agatha calling you Agent Skywalker? Because of your lucky underwear?
It's just one of my many names.
Is Liam your real name?
No.
So what is your real name?
I'm obviously not gonna tell you.
Now it says agent at the bottom instead of
Okay,
Liam.
do you
Immediately,
tell
that's
your
funny.
girlfriend's your real name?
Depends. I haven't dated in a while, especially after what happened with the
You notice that right there? He just moved his foot back when she kicked him. He moved it
last
back.
one.
Why? What happened?
None of your business.
Let me guess. She couldn't put up with your cold heart anymore? Or she found out you're lying about your identity and thought you're a cheater. Oh no, wait, I've got it. Some enemy of yours killed her.
That was my first thought, that she got killed.
Liam went quiet and my
I
heart
think she was
suddenly
killed.
sank. Oh my god, no! She really died?
I couldn't save her, Ellie.
I'm sorry, Liam. I'm so sorry. That's so tragic. And it also explains why you're a cold-hearted robot now.
You're a cold-hearted robot now. I guess it does.
This kind of stuff changes a person.
Oh no, he's
Gee, why are
joking.
you so gullible? I'm a CIA agent. I'm trained to convincingly lie about anything.
That was a joke?
Bro, that's dark.
Dude, that's just mean.
Well, if you still want a sob story, she did betray me. My ex is the rogue agent, and she's the one who's stolen the key and framed me.
Oh.
Are you happy now?
Oh, wow. That's a lot. So, how do you feel about it?
Like, I just want you to be quiet now.
I wish I was special. So very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here?
What is this?
I don't belong here.
Please, please
That's got to be one of the most relatable things I've ever seen. That is just amazing.
stop. You're
What?
sucking up the limited oxygen in here.
You're not the boss of me. Well, you were, but then you fired me, remember? And since you won't talk to me, I'm gonna sing. Suddenly, Liam moved closer and put his hands on my face. Oh my god, was he about to kiss me?
I don't think so.
Just then, the truck
Oh, maybe he
jolted
was.
to a halt, and Liam pushed me away. Rude. We quietly slipped out and made our way to the entrance. We scanned the fake IDs Agatha had given us, and we were inside
Well, Agatha's a G for being able to make fake IDs that also scan.
the building.
Those are just real IDs at that point.
He had the building's blueprints, and he led the way to the surveillance room. We peeked inside to see a security guard observing the screen,
Wait, that looks like my computer.
and Liam quietly crept up to him. Just then, my nose started itching
Oh,
like
no.
crazy, and I tried desperately not to sneeze. Achoo! The guard turned around, and Liam punched him hard in the face, then stabbed him with a tranquilizer.
Why do you look like you're gonna be sick? I've only put him to sleep.
Oh, I know. I'm just terrified of needles.
Okay, we gotta check all the rooms in this place. There's gotta be a team working hard to decode that key.
We scanned all the screens, but it seems like there
It's funny to me, they're all blurry.
was hardly anyone in the building. Just then, I spotted an empty room with only a glass case in the center.
That glass case has to be where they store the USB.
Liam, do you think the key's in that vault?
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it. Listen, Ellie, I need you to hack into their system and find out whatever you can about the security measures in that vault. I'm gonna be by the door to keep an eye out.
You got it. I was totally lost in my work when suddenly my eyes flitted to one of the screens. Liam, what did you say your ex-girlfriend looked like?
I don't think I said anything.
Does she just know what she looks like? She's just like, oh, that's gotta be Liam's ex-girlfriend?
Would you say she's a skinny supermodel type with lovely blonde hair, a perfect
Is that his assistant?
jawline, and very, very long legs?
Yeah? Why?
Well, if we don't scram out of here in the next 3 minutes, I think you're about to be reunited with your ex.
I
She's
can't tell
coming
if that
this way. Liam grabbed my hand and we ran out and down the corridor like crazy. Suddenly, security alarms started blaring all over the building.
I guess she found the unconscious guard in the surveillance room.
Oh no.
Ellie, why have you stopped running?
I'm so out of breath.
Oh no, Agent's
I'm
gonna
a
have to
computer
carry
person,
you.
on my butt all day. Not used to running. Suddenly, Liam swept me up like a sack of potatoes, flung me over his shoulder, and started running again. All the
There's really no reason to have brought her so far. I guess your hacking did help.
entrances were being sealed, and Liam managed to get through the last one seconds before it slammed shut. We went rolling onto the ground, then got up quickly and sprinted as some guards chased us. As soon as we got outside the gates, a car screeched to a stop in
I
front
forgot we were at a toothpaste factory, but I haven't seen any toothpaste yet.
of us.
Get in! Hurry!
How's she know?
Yet another narrow escape.
Was the mission successful?
No.
Far from it. We didn't manage to get the information we needed to break into the vault where the key's being kept.
What are you talking about? I downloaded every single piece of information on their system in this flash drive. This one. No, wait. Not this one either. It's the neon green one. It's my favorite. Aha! Here you go.
What?
She downloaded everything while she was in there? This guy now realizes he did hire the right person.
Oh my god, Ellie. You're amazing.
He pulled me into a hug, and I was so startled that I didn't even hug him back.
Oh.
I wanted to kick myself for this wasted opportunity. And when we got back to the safe house, I crashed onto my bed like a malfunctioned hard drive. Was exhausted, but I kept having nightmares. And at some point, I woke up in a cold sweat. Just then, I screamed to see a dark shadow
Is it
hovering over
Liam?
me, and I punched it hard.
Ow!
Liam, what are you doing here?
You were shouting in your sleep. I was just checking on you.
Aw, you came to see if I was okay?
Well, that's too much to hope for. I already know you're unhinged.
Oh, no.
Jeez, I think you've broken my nose.
What, with these jelly arms? Come on, don't be a baby. A baby could punch harder than me. Agatha and Liam then proceeded to tell me that we didn't need to break into the vault. Apparently, they discovered a foreign delegation was visiting the embassy in 2 days for a big event, and the stolen key would be exchanged there.
Uh-oh.
The rogue agent, Princess Leia, will be disguised
Her
as a
name's
journalist.
Princess Leia.
She will be secretly handing it over to this undercover foreign...
Whoa, hold on. Your ex-girlfriend's code name is Princess Leia?
That's what I'm saying.
Now I get why you're Agent Skywalker. That's really cheesy.
Can you focus on what's actually important?
I'm surprised at this point the guy hasn't just been like, look, you're slowing us down. You got to get out of here. National security is at risk. Goodbye.
I might recognize you, Liam, even in disguise. I can get you in the building as the kitchen staff. But we need to send someone else in as a guest. Preferably a pretty harmless-looking girl who can get close enough to the arms dealer to find out when the exchange is happening.
I'm not sure I can. Wait, Ellie, you're a girl.
Gee, thanks for finally noticing.
Thanks for
She's
noticing.
not a trained agent. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, man, stop putting me in danger.
You'll just be like any other guest at the event, and I'll be close by and constantly in touch with you. Please, Ellie, this is my last chance before the key leaves the country.
I mean, if he's a CIA agent, don't you think they have like a female CIA agent that could go out and do this type of thing?
Okay, fine.
You can act like a cute, flirty girl, right?
I'm used to my mother throwing me at rich guys, so yeah, I have some practice.
You should be prepared for anything. You know, once I was working the field, I had to kiss a mafia boss to distract him.
I've seen her practicing in a
No,
movie.
no.
Not what I was doing. Look, I'm a pretty good kisser, okay?
Well, it's an important skill any undercover agent should have. So, prove it.
Prove it? How?
You could just kiss me. Duh.
What, like right now? Is that really necessary?
Maybe she just finds you ugly, Agent Skywalker.
I mean, there's a lot of confusion here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Does the CIA agent want to know to actually see if she's good to test? Does the guy like her? It's you know what I mean?
I
You
didn't
just don't
say
know.
that. I mean, who would find him ugly? He's very good looking.
Oh.
That's just a fact. Like, I'm sure even a lesbian would find him attractive.
Okay.
Then it's just your bad kissing skills stopping you, I guess. Let's hope you don't need to use them.
Okay.
You know what, man? Just shut up. I suddenly grabbed Liam and kissed him hard. He kissed me back, and my brain exploded with fireworks.
Okay.
That was not half bad. It was good. Great, even. Yeah, she'll be fine. I'm gonna get some more coffee.
Uh-oh.
I'm proud of you, kid.
2 days later, as I was getting ready for the event, I felt sick with anxiety. Just
Uh-oh.
then, someone knocked gently, and Liam walked in.
Wow. I mean, your dress is pretty.
I think I'm gonna barf all over it soon.
Don't be so nervous. I won't let anything happen to you. Here's your earpiece.
There you go,
It has a
earpiece.
tracker in there.
And I mean, it's a little bit obvious, to be honest. It doesn't really look like an earring. It's kind of just right there.
For this, Liam?
I'm not so sure about that. Do you know anything about your dad, Ellie?
My dad? No, I don't. He left when I was just a few months old.
Yeah, because he was an undercover CIA agent too.
What?
Your
He's her dad!
dad was one of the best agents in the field.
Right.
And he was brilliant with computers.
So this guy's brilliant with computers?
He's not around anymore.
Oh,
but
never
he
mind.
served
Whew,
his
that could've been
country
bad.
well. And finding you wasn't just a coincidence. We've been keeping an eye on you. And you proved you have his skills when you crossed every level on that treasure hunt game we sent you. So maybe you are meant for all this.
Okay.
It's in your blood.
You've met my dad?
I
Yeah,
am. Oh,
once.
thank God. I'm just keep hoping that's not what's said, and I'm glad it's not.
You have his eyes too.
He tucked my hair behind my ear and gave me a warm smile, and my heart nearly fell out of my chest. Just then, Agatha walked in, saying the car was ready. At the event, I was looking everywhere for the arms dealer.
You look a little bit obvious there with the binoculars, but if you're not an experienced CIA agent, you might not know using
I
binoculars
finally
inside
spotted
isn't
him.
normal,
Just
but
then, a tall, dark girl
gotta be
with
him.
glasses approached him and whispered something in his ear, and they both started walking out of the hall.
uh-oh.
Princess Leia is on the move. I think the exchange is happening now.
Follow them to see where they're going. I'll come after you.
I rushed out of the hall and saw them going down a corridor. They walked to the end of it and entered the room on the left.
I can almost guarantee you this is not going to be the trade. I think this is a fake
closer.
trade. They wouldn't be that
As
obvious.
I tried peeking through the door, I suddenly lost my balance and fell
Oh
inside.
my gosh, you fell?
All eyes turned to me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. Sorry. You can continue with whatever you were doing.
Oh, that ain't good.
so fast, girl.
Ow, that
Oh,
hurt.
did she catch the earpiece immediately? Wow.
Hey, maybe it was just a mistake. She seems like a harmless little girl.
Oh, really? Is that why she's wearing an
See, that's what I said. It's too
earpiece?
obvious.
That's my hearing aid.
Who do you work for?
What? I can't hear you.
Look, we can't do the exchange right now. This place is probably surrounded by federal agents. Leave immediately. I will create a distraction. And you, girl, you're staying here. Sit down.
I plopped my butt into a chair as the girl took out a laptop and
Can't she just leave?
typing
If the other guy left
like
too?
crazy. What you doing? You know, I'm very good at computers. You need any help?
Oh, I'm just activating an explosive device linked to this laptop that will go off in 5 minutes and
Okay.
blow up half of this place. So that should create a nice distraction.
What?
Oh, look at that. They're coming again with those beautiful little zoom in shots of the faces. That's horrifying.
It was nice meeting you. Ciao.
She then ran out of the room and locked it from outside.
What kind of door locks on the outside?
Oh my God! I stood frozen in panic, staring at the
Oh,
screen.
you can just hack the
seeing
computer.
My life flash
Hack
before
it.
my eyes.
Hack it.
And somehow, I managed to muster some courage. Okay. Calm down, Ellie. It's just a laptop.
She doesn't even know her
The
name. She's
software
freaking
can
out.
be overwritten. Anything can be decoded. You can do this. You got this, girl. I tried everything I knew, but nothing was working. And then I had a brainwave.
What'd you
I
do?
opened Google and typed in the website from where I downloaded the virus at work.
You're downloading
Clicked on
the
it, and
virus?
the screen turned red.
No.
Your system is under attack and will be immediately destroyed now. Goodbye. And then the laptop went blank. I'd actually done it. Oh my God. I collapsed to the
Bro, that virus is the most powerful virus on Earth. They just
floor.
shut down an
And
entire
just
bomb.
then the door burst open and
Liam!
Liam pulled me into his arms.
Ellie, are you okay? Leia took your earpiece and I ended up following her instead.
Did you manage to stop her? Did you get the key?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he did.
Agatha hadn't told me before, but she'd call in the other agents to help.
Oh.
And I'm really glad. We needed it. Leia's on the
Agatha probably saw this girl and was like, there ain't no way she's gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna get some backup in there.
best. And so's the arms dealer.
That's amazing. And Liam, did you know that I just defused a very large explosive device and saved many lives?
You did what?
The federal agents evacuated the embassy and scanned the entire building and found the device that had been linked to the
Fake.
laptop.
Oh, it's real. It's real.
You're a hero, Ellie. Seriously. You're the smartest girl I've ever met.
Okay.
I'm hiring you back immediately. We can train you to be a field agent.
I mean, it makes sense you would want to hire her back after that. That's valid. That's
very
valid.
kind of you, but I'd actually
No!
like to go home. Earlier today, I got a message from the hospital.
mom
that my
died?
Mom's out of her coma.
Oh, she's good.
She's been asking for
I'm
me.
pretty much wrong on every prediction so far.
Oh, wow, that's great news. But you can come back once she's better, right?
You know what? I don't think so.
Why?
Yeah, my dad was an agent, but I'm not meant for this life of high stress, crippling anxiety, and close calls. I'm just an ordinary nerd who's happy behind a computer screen.
No.
Okay, no field agent, just a
Desk
job then.
Yes, good negotiating.
I'm trying to say something here. I would personally like you to stick around. Maybe we can even go out for dinner sometimes. I owe you a decent meal.
Look, Liam, it's not exactly
Is she gonna reject the man that she's been after the entire time?
that I've had a giant crush on you since we met. But the truth is,
Now that maybe she's like, once I had to save you and like actually do it, I realized you weren't that good.
Crush on the real you because I don't know the real you, and I probably never will. I
Oh.
mean, what's your real name? Liam just looked at
Tell
me
her.
silently.
Tell her.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, that's
but I
bad.
get it. You're meant for this life, and it suits you. But it's not for me. Just one thing. Can I take this dress with me?
It's all yours.
I
No.
extended my hand.
That's not
She
how
did
it's supposed to
gently, and
end.
I got into the car waiting for me and
The
left.
fireworks.
Back at home, I was overjoyed to see Mom.
You don't even
doing
marry a
well,
rich man.
And with my large paycheck, I was able to take care
Oh.
of all our bills and then some.
Oh, my daughter, we're rich. Did you find a rich man?
No, Mom. I
Did you
worked
find
very
rich
hard
man?
for this money, and
$10
I'm in
million
charge of the finances now. But to celebrate Mom's recovery, I decided to throw her one lavish party with all her friends at Christmas.
And
I
Liam
was trying
came.
not to zone out of a very boring conversation with some rich, dumb jock when suddenly the doorbell rang.
Here it is. The moment we've been waiting for.
Liam, what are you doing
See, I'm
here?
always right with my predictions. I never
It's
mess up.
Norman.
Huh? What's Norman?
My real name.
Oh, Norman. Ouch. That's not a cool name, dude.
That's not a cool
I
name.
know that. Listen, Ellie, I miss you, okay?
Wow.
You're crazy and you talk a lot. And you're an awful singer. There's never a dull moment with you around. Because you're also smart and beautiful and adorable. And I tried to keep a cold front because I didn't want to get too close.
Oh, bro, you're watching her sleep though.
But despite my best efforts, I can't stop thinking about you. You're anything but ordinary. So yeah, my real name's Norman, and I'm willing to tell you more if you agree to go out with me.
Tell us more, Norman.
Not even your type.
Oh.
Evil long legs Barbie is your type.
Not anymore. Geeky jelly arms computer nerd is my type now.
And then he pulled me into a kiss.
And your mom saw from the window and said, "We're gonna be rich." Bro, this is wild.
Does this mean you're like my boyfriend now?
I like the sound of that.
Can I tell my mom you're rich?
I am rich. Like,
I am rich.
really rich.
Perfect. Mom, I found a rich man.
That's so funny. Guys, if you enjoyed this and want to see more mini movies, make sure you like the video and drop a comment what your favorite part was. Thank you for watching. Peace.